A shower is one of the most routine parts of daily life. Most people don't think twice about the temperature. Some prefer water as hot as possible. Others deliberately choose cold. But the temperature of a shower does more than change comfort. Hot and cold water trigger very different reactions inside the body. So what actually happens when you step into a hot shower? And how is that different from a cold one? The answer begins with the skin. Your skin is filled with temperature-sensitive nerve endings. These receptors constantly monitor the environment, sending signals to the brain about heat and cold. When water hits the body, those signals activate automatic physiological responses. In a hot shower, heat causes blood vessels near the skin to widen. This process is called vasodilation. As vessels expand, blood flow to the skin increases. This helps the body release excess heat and creates the familiar sensation of warmth and relaxation. Muscles tend to loosen under heat. Tension decreases. Heart rate may rise slightly as circulation adjusts. For many people, this produces a calming effect. That's why hot showers often feel soothing or comforting. Heat also influences the nervous system. Warmth encourages a shift toward parasympathetic activity, the branch associated with rest and recovery. This is part of the reason hot showers can feel relaxing after a long day. Cold water produces the opposite vascular response. In a cold shower, blood vessels constrict. This is known as vasoconstriction. By narrowing surface vessels, the body reduces heat loss and protects core temperature. This response is immediate. Cold receptors send strong signals to the brain. The nervous system reacts quickly. Breathing may deepen or become more rapid. Heart rate often increases. Alertness rises. Cold exposure activates the sympathetic nervous system, the branch associated with arousal and readiness. This is the same system involved in the fight-or-flight response. But in this context, it doesn't signal danger. It signals adaptation. Cold water can feel shocking at first because the body's being pushed away from thermal balance. But after the initial response, many people report feeling energized or refreshed. This is tied to changes in circulation and neurochemistry. Cold exposure increases the release of certain neurotransmitters, including norepinephrine. Norepinephrine is associated with alertness, focus, and attention. This helps explain why cold showers often feel stimulating rather than calming. Temperature also affects perception of fatigue. Hot water encourages relaxation and may enhance feelings of comfort or sleepiness. Cold water tends to increase arousal and temporarily reduce feelings of drowsiness. Neither effect is inherently better. They simply reflect different physiological states. There are also differences in how muscles and tissues respond. Heat increases tissue elasticity and can promote a sense of looseness. Cold reduces nerve conduction speed and can create a numbing or tightening sensation. This is why heat is commonly associated with relaxation, while cold is associated with invigoration. But these are subjective experiences, built on underlying biological mechanisms. Another important factor is thermoregulation. The body constantly works to maintain a stable internal temperature. Hot showers add external heat. Cold showers remove it. Both require regulatory adjustments. After a hot shower, the body may cool itself through increased blood flow and sweating. After a cold shower, circulation shifts inward to preserve warmth. These responses are not just skin deep. They involve coordination between the brain, blood vessels, and hormones. Individual reactions vary widely. Some people tolerate cold water easily. Others find it intensely uncomfortable. This variability reflects differences in sensitivity, adaptation, and expectation. Habituation plays a role. Repeated exposure to cold water often reduces the shock response over time. The nervous system becomes less reactive. The experience changes. Cultural and psychological factors matter too. Expectations influence perception. If cold is framed as invigorating, people may interpret the sensation differently than if it's framed as stressful. Importantly, the body does not treat hot and cold as mere preferences. They are distinct physical signals. Each one activates different regulatory pathways. Hot showers tend to emphasize relaxation and heat dissipation. Cold showers emphasize alertness and heat conservation. Both are normal physiological reactions to changes in environmental temperature. What makes this interesting is that a simple daily habit can briefly shift the body into different functional states: calmer, more alert, more relaxed, more stimulated. Understanding this removes some of the mythology surrounding shower temperature. There is no universal best choice, only different effects, different responses, different experiences. In the end, hot and cold showers are not opposites in value. They are opposites in how the body reacts. Each one engages ancient systems designed to maintain stability in a changing environment. This has been Questions Answered. Do you prefer hot showers or cold ones? Let me know in the comments. And if there's an everyday question you've always wondered about, suggest it below. It might become a future video. If you enjoy learning how everyday things work, consider subscribing to Questions Answered. Thanks for watching.